This is a Bible verse that is deeper than it seems. I'm talking about 2 Kings chapter 7. If you read chapter 6 and 7, you will discover this story that is strange to me. The enemies of the Israelites besieged them, encamped around their territories, and blocked them off from trade, so they could not export, they could not import, and there was famine in the land, so they were dying of hunger. There was famine to the point that women were eating up their children. And then the king got angry, summoned Elijah or Elisha, and Elijah prophesied that by this time next year, that there will be surplus amount of food. Which means Elijah said in the next 24 hours, there's going to be so much food that everything will be cheap. The next day, God had 24 hours to make that work. And look at the part he chose. That there were lepers outside the city, and those lepers were hungry. They said, if we stay here, we're going to die. If we go to the city, we're going to die because there's no food there. Let's go to the camp of the enemy that have encamped around us. Let's go to them and ask them for food. If they kill us, so be it, we die. But perhaps they will have mercy on us and give us food. And as they were coming, the Bible said that God amplified their footsteps and made it such that the enemies were hearing the sound of thousands of soldiers, millions of soldiers approaching them. And they thought that the Israelites had summoned great host of armies to fight against them. And they ran. All of them ran. So when the lepers came, they saw abundant food and they reported to the Israelites, and then that was how food came back. Now, what is strange about this place is how it is actually a replica of what is happening in our time. That these people, the Israelites, had a God that could do something like that. And all the while, they had him, but they were suffering. They were in pain. They were sick. They were eating their future. They were eating up their children. You see, and this is a very strange place. Most times when we say, if there is God, why are there people suffering? Why are there sick people? Why are there? You now discover that there is a way God designed this world, and we have to learn His ways, right? Not trying to make Him fit into our ways. God did not act even though people were dying. People say, since there is God, why is there suffering? Why is there problems all around? Why is there people that are dying of sicknesses? Or why do people in the faith suffer and die out of problems if they have such a great God? The Bible is not trying to hide the fact that there are times when the people of God can be in a severe tribulation and severe pain, and God does not respond. Why? The first thing is they don't have faith in Him. They preferred eating up their children than to seek God. You see, the children of Israelites always limiting God and giving Him boundaries to what He can do. So in their mind, they say these people are too much, so let us stay inside. And the limits you give God in your mind is a limit He adapts for you. He said He is able to do exceedingly above all we can think or imagine, according to the power that works in us. What is that place saying? That there is God's limit in your mind. It only exists in your mind, and that limit becomes your reality. That when you begin to understand who God is and follow Him to enter into the realm of abundance, of His mercy, of His power, of His strength, you discover that there is nothing God cannot do for you.